Race number 4 at Flemington on Cup Day was the Furphy Plate, and it was a race that Jared Fry will never forget because he won his first race over Melbourne Cup Week, and it was a beautiful ride leading throughout on Milton Park for trainer John Maloney. He held them at bay in the straight and he was too good to take out the Furphy Plate. The Melbourne Cup is now less than 2 hours away. All of the horses are on course in their preparation, including the defending champion Twilight Payment. Now, Georgie Tunney, a short time ago, caught up with trainer Joseph O'Brien, who was also just arrived at Flemington.
Well, one man who does know what it's like to win a Melbourne Cup is last year's Melbourne Cup winning trainer in Joseph O'Brien, Twilight Payment. Joseph, it's been such a whirlwind. Welcome back to Australia.
Thanks very much, Georgie. It's good to be here.
Now, talk me through just how you were able to get back into Australia, because you flew out from Ireland this weekend, landed here, last night, a couple of days ago. How are you feeling?
Yeah, we got in last night, feeling good. We got plenty of sleep on the way over, and it's great to be here. It's great to be able to be here. It's a fantastic meeting and huge race today, and like I say, it's good to be able to take part in it.
Now, it is a huge race, of course. You have been a part of it before, of course, too, and had such great success last year. So is there more pressure now this year? Are you feeling it?
There's always a bit of pressure when you're competing on big days, but we've got a very good horse, a very tough horse. It's going to be very tough for him to carry top weight this year, but if you're not in, you can't win. Mark Power and Sean Corby, who've been here with the horse through the quarantine, are really happy with him, and we're hoping for a good run.
Well, you have done something that so many people haven't been able to do or trying to do today in winning a cup. What is it like?
It's very special. Obviously, like I say, it's the biggest race in the world, and it is the race that stops the nation, and like I say, it's a pleasure to be able to take part in it, and we're very lucky to have the support of Lloyd and Nick Williams, who always have some very nice stayers, and luckily have horses that can come and compete in these races.
Well, good luck to you, the whole team, and Twilight Payment, and it's so great to see you back in Australia.
Thanks very much.
It's hard to believe he's just 28. He's won 2 Melbourne Cups, a Cox Plate, numerous amazing races over in the UK as a trainer and as a jockey. He won 2 days and 30 Group 1s as well. All right, we'll talk more about Joseph and the Cup in a moment. Let's try and find the winner of race number 5 here. David Gately is very keen on Frankie Pino. He's got his trainer.
Thanks, Michael. Joined by Tony McAvoy. And Tony, credit to the stable. This horse, he's flying.
He's going really well, Gator. We're very proud of him, I tell you. The way he's just come through his grades really well, and to have him here in the market on Melbourne Cup Day at Flemington, we're really proud of him. He's been on a really good journey.
No signs of stopping, been up a little while.
Yeah, he has. Look, he's been down to the beach. He's been down at 13 Beach with Michael Shepardson. He's been down there sweetening up for a week or so between runs, which he loves, and I feel like I should have been down there with him myself. But anyway, but he seems normal.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks.
That's a good push there from Tony McAvoy. Are the punters following Gator in with Pino here, Jared?
They are plenty on, but this move for Lakeen, $7.50 into $5. I know some punters who gave this horse life at the end of last
May you be one of them?
Oh, maybe. But also, don't forget the first 4 pool for the big one. The Melbourne Cup Race 7 this afternoon, projected to get to $7.5 million for S-Tab customers. It's a great way to have a punt with your friend. Pick a horse each, spend as much or as little as you like to get a percentage of the dividend. But Lakeen, how long do you give life? A week or 2?
Well, they can come back in the door if they put up a good run, but geez, he did get beaten a few times last year when he looked the win, didn't he?
Where there's smoke, there's fire, Jared. I'd be having a little savour on Lakeen today first up from the Cummings yard. He looks good behind the barriers, and the money is on. You must be pretty happy with what Tony McAvoy had to say about Frankie Pino, though.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the concern was obviously no athlete can stay up and at their top forever, but no signs of stopping was the key. When I had a chat with Tony.
He's a horse that gets back in his races. Yep. He's always running on. He's drawn a little wide. How far will he get back today?
Oh, I think it's his best weapon, his closing speed, so I don't think they want to tinker with that. He'll go, but there looks enough speed on paper for him to get over the top of them if he has clear running, and that's about the answer with 54 here.
We've had a few conversations with the jockeys as well. They are wrapped with the track. We can feel it. It is getting warmer. Expecting 30 degrees, would be pretty close to it now at Melbourne, but Liam O'Keefe, the track manager, he's put a lot of water on the track overnight. It started in the good 4 range, and it may just get to a good 3 by the time the Cup is run. But all the jockeys have said there is really good give. It's perfectly safe ground. And most importantly, it is playing really well.
Yeah, that's all we ask for as punters, isn't it? And then obviously if we get the answer wrong, it's our fault. We can't blame anyone else, which sort of hurts sometimes.
Just recap for the punters out there who might be having a late bet in the 5th. Who do you like and who's the value runner?
Yeah, I was keen on Frankie Pino. I thought the value play was the 12 Cristani. He's got a few mates in this though. They just need to run a strong 1400. That's a little query on a few of them.
Okay, making a good line for race number 5. The Grinders Coffee Roasters Trophy over 1,400 metres. Frankie Pino's been a well-backed favourite. Gators keen. Here's Matt Hill for his call.
Frankie Pino tote favourites ahead of Blondo and also Lackeen. As Pindarik goes in, beaten by Craig Williams to take a middle alley. Over 12 at Morfordville recently. Here is Blondo. James McDonald, what a day he had here Saturday with 4. And Ocean Beyond. There's been support for this horse with bookmakers, trained by Daniel Bowman with Harry Coffey. Coming up to complete it, Benchmark Nutty, race number 5. They're set to gallop, ready to run. Sid Flemington and away, and a beautiful line too. Guizo goes back to the end of the field. Blondo 3rd and 4th last with Frankie Pino and I Am Vinny. Fender began quickly with Pindarik, and they share it early with on the outside pushing up Holbein, also looking for a position nice and close. In the centre is Fender with Ocean Beyond around it. Then Omanika Regards Marie. 2 lengths Lackeen, and they were followed by I Am Vinny with Beaufort Park. I Am Vinny now posted 3 wide, 2 lengths to Blondo. Guizo's well back in the field as well as they approach the 700 marker, and Frankie Pino around that duo. Coming up towards the corner, 650 to go. Pindarik from Holby and Ocean Beyond. Crestani 4th behind them from Fender. Omanika Regards Marie travels up 4 deep. I Am Vinny on its back. Lackey as well, back 2/3 down from Beaufort Park, Frankie Pino, Blondo, and at the end of the field, Guizo in the straight. 450 to go. It's Holby and Pindarik. Ocean Beyond travels up 3 wide, and Coffee hasn't moved yet. Then came Fender. Crestani needs a run badly. Then Nicker and Frankie Pino unleashing as they reach the 250. Ocean Beyond's got company here as Frankie Pino swept up, and Lackeen has driven through as well. Lackeen takes the lead, 3/4 a length Frankie Pino. Lackeen, it's that man again, Damien Oliver with another gem. Lackeen won from Frankie Pino, Blondo, and 4th in the race was Fender. Then Beaufort Park, and next Ocean Beyond, Pindarik, Guizo, Crestani. Well, it was stiff in the straight, and then Omanika, Holby and Regards Marie, and also I Am Vinny.
Well, how you beat the greatest of all time. Another brilliant ride by Damien Oliver. He had 2 Group 1s on Derby Day, one of them in the same colours, Colette, and it was a similar ride, weaving through the pack. Lakeen paid 5:32.10. Ollie on board. Frankie Pino, we thought we were home. He ranged up to win, but Lakeen just ran him down in the last bit. Look at that as he gets through, Michelle. That is where angels fear to tread for Ollie.
It was a very tight gap, but when you've got a horse going as well as that horse was, he was able to burst through there, and what a win that was. We thought Frankie was home, but he was just electric through that gap.
Yeah, and that's been a knock on that horse over the journey. Perhaps a little disingenuous at times, you know, but to go through a tight gap and knuckle down and chase down Frankie Pino, who certainly got a length on him. You saw that overhead shot there and was able to wear him down and win well. Blondo continues to race well. He's a very gentle horse, but look, it's hard to take anything away from the win and the ride. Yeah, there was good money, which gave some inkling first up today. I hope Gerard didn't give him life, really, and he had a little something on a little saver. Damien Oliver, his 20th win on Cup Day, and of course he partners Delphi in our great race, looking for his 4th win in the Lexus Melbourne Cup, which would equal the all-time record of 4 wins. Gee, that was an impressive win. The team is going so well at Godolphin, and so is Damien Oliver, who is with James Winks.
Thank you, Mike. Yes, fresh off 2 Group 1s on Derby Day. Damien Oliver, you seem to look like you're 3 pairs back, but just had to wait and you give it a little special there.
Thanks, Winksy. Yeah, we'll, yeah, right, 3 pairs back on the fence. A little bit jammy just come to the turn there, and I was just going to need some brakes to get through, but as soon as the gaps came, he was flying through them.
It's quite arrogant on the line, wasn't he?
Yeah. So just sit and stare, stand and cheer, mate. Didn't have to really, didn't have to ask him for too much effort. Just pointing through the gaps, and he did the rest.
Delphi, firm ground, soft draw, 3.5. There's a lot of ticks today.
Yeah. We're hoping that was that he just didn't back up in the Caulfield Cup and back here today on a Good track, good draw, you're right. Gets his chance.
And track spot on.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, mate. Enjoy.
Thank you.
See you, mate.
Geez, hard to beat, isn't he, when he's in full flight, Damien Oliver. I think a lot of punters would like to see that, a lot of trainers would like to see it as well, because Frankie Pino did make good ground from the back. It looks a pretty fair deck today.
Yeah, look, there was no excuses there, were there, for Frankie, just beaten by a better horse on the day, and agree, you know, and look, a couple of on-speed runners were winning early on, but they weren't 100 to 1. I mean, they're right in the betting and good form, in-form horses.
Damien Oliver doing it again with James